Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I'm super excited because I'm going to talk on my favourite topics in skincare, vitamin C derivatives. Now, I love a good vitamin C in my skincare routine. It can help fight hyperpigmentation, bring back some luminosity to the complexion, and boost collagen and elastin for some anti-aging benefit. However, not everybody can tolerate ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid, pure form vitamin C. It can trigger redness, peeling, and sensitivity. However, I'm here to say if that applies to you, you don't need to miss out because there is an alternative. They're called vitamin C derivatives. As with everything in skincare, there are some pros and some cons to reaching for a derivative, and I want to pick it apart in today's video so you can make the right call for your own skin's needs. I want you to sit back, relax as we talk all things vitamin C derivatives. Now, before we get into this video, I'd love to know your own relationship and experience with vitamin C's. Like, share with me your vitamin C before and after stories. Do you prefer derivatives or ascorbic acids? And what product recommendations do you have? Promise me you'll leave me a comment below. Of course, we're talking about vitamin C, which means it's any excuse to dress up like a lemon for the occasion. Now, if that isn't worthy of a like, I don't know what is. So if you could reach down, give this video a big thumbs up. I would love you all so much. Now, with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve into these vitamin C derivatives? So I'm not going to cover off in too much detail vitamin C and how to use vitamin C because I did all of this in a recent video which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Now, vitamin C serum was the #1 most Googled skincare term of last year, and honestly, it's that for a reason. There are so many benefits to including a vitamin C in your skincare routine. It's a powerful antioxidant which protects the skin against oxidative stresses caused by free radicals. That means it works alongside your sun protection to just really double down on the protection you're giving your skin. By eliminating free radicals from your life, it can help reduce hyperpigmentation and future aging. Vitamin C is also fantastic at bringing back some luminosity and vibrancy to the skin. It kind of evens out our complexion and just gives it a little bit of a glow up. It's relatively quick acting as well, so you can get that glow up in an instant, which I know a lot of us will crave. It can break apart pooled and excess pigment, so if you're suffering with dark spots, discoloration and hyperpigmentation, vitamin C can really help you to get on top of that and bring back some skin confidence. Vitamin C is also clinically proven to boost the levels of collagen and elastin in our skin. This is fantastic because as we age, our collagen levels dip like that, which leads to a loss of firmness and elasticity and an exacerbation of fine lines and wrinkles. Including a vitamin C in your routine can boost your collagen levels for just some added anti-aging benefit. Now, with all those fantastic benefits, hopefully you're sold on the benefits of a vitamin C serum, and I genuinely believe there's a vitamin C out there for every skin type, budget and skincare routine. However, the form of vitamin C you choose is really important. Traditionally, we would always have reached for an ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C in its pure or active form. These are fantastic because it'll deliver you all those great benefits in super quick time. However, in order to be effective, ascorbic acid has to be formulated in a low pH formulation, which can trigger redness, peeling and sensitivity in a lot of skin types. This puts a lot of people off reaching for vitamin C's, but I'm here to say there is an alternative, vitamin C derivatives. However, there are some pros and cons, and this is what I want to pick apart in this section of the video and really compare it to traditional forms of vitamin C so you can make the right call for your own skincare routine. Let's start with the positives and the pros of reaching for a vitamin C derivative. First of all, they're stable, so you don't have the problem of the product oxidizing. How frustrating is it when you reach for your vitamin C serum, you're applying it to the skin, you're loving it, you're almost getting the benefits already, and then you notice it starts to turn a bit of a funky colour and gets a bit of a funky smell to it too. This is the product oxidizing. Vitamin C is inherently unstable, so when it comes into contact with oxygen, it binds to it, it oxidizes. Now, there are no studies out there that show that oxidized vitamin C is in any way bad for the skin, but it's less potent, it's less efficacious, so you're not going to be getting the fantastic benefits from that product. Vitamin C in its pure form has a relatively short shelf life, which means it can be a little bit wasteful and it can be really difficult to store. Take this product. This is the ordinary ascorbic acid 8%, a product that I've had open probably about 4 months. If you look at the colour of that now, it came clear, but now it's this rich orangey yellow colour. That means the product's oxidized. It's not delivering the benefits anymore and it's pretty pointless, which is why a product like this now has to be tossed. You don't have that problem with vitamin C derivatives. They're stable, they don't oxidize in the same way, they're easier to store, and so if you're the sort of person that likes to buy in bulk, keep your products so you've always got some in stock, vitamin C derivatives can be a really fantastic option. Longer shelf life, less waste. The second benefit of vitamin C derivatives is they're super flexible and really easy to incorporate in your skincare routine. I think a lot of people are put off reaching for a vitamin C because they hear how hard it can be to layer it alongside other products. Ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid doesn't pair particularly well with peptides peptides or retinoids, because once again, that low pH environment does make it a little bit difficult. However, you don't have that problem with vitamin C derivatives because they don't require that low pH formulation in order to be active and work. This is a great way of just simplifying everything down, taking away that complexity that honestly can strip some of the fun and enjoyment out of our skincare routine. This is the thing that first moved me onto vitamin C derivatives, and I've never looked back. Super easy to layer and just makes everything that little bit simpler when you're in a rush on a morning, layer it and out of the door. The third and final benefit is that low irritation that comes from using a vitamin C derivative. I think this is actually, I should have probably led with this. This is the biggest benefit in my opinion. The reason I love vitamin C derivatives is again, because they don't need to be in that low pH environment in order to work on the skin. You don't suffer the same amount of redness, peeling and irritation that you can get from a pure form ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid. If you've ever reached for a vitamin C derivative and it almost tingles, it prickles on the skin, you get that discomfort and that can last quite a considerable amount of time. That's just really saying that that product, that vitamin C, probably isn't the right one for you. Vitamin C derivatives are much more gentle. They layer well into your skincare routine. You can use them alongside other potent actives, and I find you get a lot less irritation and sensitivity from them than you would a traditional vitamin C. Of course, always patch test to make sure that you're not allergic to any of the other ingredients or the vitamin C itself, but beyond that, you should find it smooth sailing in terms of incorporating it into your own skincare routine. Now, with all those fantastic benefits and pros of a vitamin C derivative, there are some things that you do need to be aware of before you reach for one. This is like the cons section of this video. First and foremost, concentration and speed of outcomes. So this is really, really important. Active forms of vitamin C, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid are applied to the skin, get to work like that in an instant. Vitamin C derivatives are applied to the skin and then the skin has to convert them into ascorbic acid in order to deliver those benefits. This means that you're not going to get such quick results as you will from an ascorbic acid. So always bear that in mind. And I say, when you reach for a vitamin C derivative, set your expectations from the start. It will take a little bit longer to see those fantastic benefits that I've just spoken about, but they will come in the long term. And honestly, I think when it comes to skincare, it should be a marathon, not a sprint. Invest now for those long-term benefits, but I do think you have to have a little bit of patience when it comes to reaching for a vitamin C derivative because the results do take those time to show through. Second of all, the potency and the concentration. You might be reaching for a 20% vitamin C derivative and expect it to align quite neatly in terms of strength with a 20% ascorbic acid. This just isn't the case. Because it needs to be converted when it hits the skin, you do lose some of that potency. So you can't do like a like-for-like concentration comparison, which is why I'd say when you're reaching for a vitamin C derivative, use the one that gives you the benefits you want. But again, be patient and know that those concentrations aren't perfectly aligned and you might just have to wait a little bit longer to see those results. Another con is associated with its antioxidant ability. So there are a lot of studies out there that show that vitamin C derivatives do have some antioxidant benefit. However, very few of them actually say you get the same antioxidant benefit as what you do with a pure form active ascorbic acid. So you do need to bear that in mind. Whilst this seems to be a little bit open for discussion with all the scientific data that I've read, what I would say is just take that confusion out of it and actually make sure if you reach for a vitamin C derivative, you have another antioxidant alongside it, either within the same formulation or use a standalone antioxidant next to it in your skincare routine. That kind of covers all bases because I'd hate for anyone to miss out on the benefits of antioxidants, and I think it is up for discussion and negotiation how potent antioxidant a vitamin C derivative actually is. Finally, let's come on to the price point and the availability of vitamin C derivatives. There are so many different ones on the market which can make it just a little bit confusing knowing which one to actually reach for. Also, because they don't sell in the same high quantities as ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid, vitamin C derivatives tend to come with a slightly higher price point, so it might not be the best option for people that are on a really tight budget. There are some affordable versions out there, but you do have to research for them, so bear that in mind because often pure form vitamin Cs do come with a lower price point. Overall, when it comes to choosing the right form of vitamin C for you, I think you've got to weigh up all of these pros and cons and really make the right decision. For me, I've tended to reach for vitamin C derivatives more, but that's because my skin was particularly sensitive to ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid. I got a lot of sensitivity, redness and irritation. So when I discovered vitamin C derivatives, it was really game changing. But of course, if you're a little bit impatient and actually have very resilient skin, not prone to sensitivity, you'll get quicker results with the pure form ascorbic acid. So it's all about aligning the formulation you choose to your individual skin type and needs. If you do want to reach for a vitamin C derivative, there are 3 that I want to recommend. First and foremost, let's call out this. This is the Stratia C+C serum. I love this because it has a pure form vitamin C and a vitamin C derivative in it, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. If you're feeling a little bit confused at this point in the video, don't know where to turn, reach for this product. Best of both worlds. You get relatively quick results, but less irritation because you're using that vitamin C derivative to dial up the intensity without dialing up the amount of sensitivity. Such a great product, not the cheapest, but one that I would definitely recommend. If you want a pure vitamin C derivative, this is the Nip and Fab Vitamin C Concentrate. I love this. I think, first of all, the packaging is just gorgeous. And this has a 3% concentration of vitamin C derivative. Super low strength, super gentle, applicable for all skin types, and one that I would definitely recommend if you're new to vitamin C's, you're dipping your toe in. This could be a really great place to start. You'll see really good results from it, but like I say, you just have to be patient. It takes a couple of bottles to really start seeing the benefits, but they will come in time. This I absolutely love. Now, finally, if you want to go for a slightly higher concentration of vitamin C derivative than in the Nip and Fab, you could reach for this, which is my own Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum that has a 5% concentration of a vitamin C derivative alongside some other fantastic actives. When I spoke earlier about, the science is really out as to how powerful an antioxidant vitamin C derivatives are, you don't need to worry with this serum because it's formulated alongside Q10, which is my absolute favourite antioxidant. So you're doubling down on the potential benefits and protective nature of those antioxidants, and you're getting a vitamin C derivative fix at the same time. If you wanted to buy any of these products, I've linked them all in the description box below so you can check them out, look at the price point, read the reviews and all that good stuff. If you wanted a little bit of a saving on this one too, I've also left a code in the description box just for you guys if you wanted to save a little extra of your hard-earned coin. But I'd say any 3 of these will give you some fantastic vitamin C derivative action and are formulated in a way that it offsets some of the cons that you might see from this form of vitamin C. I would love to know what your thoughts, feelings and opinions are on anything mentioned in today's video, so sound off in the comments section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye!